right? We not having that. We want to build a community, forever. Kids win, we win. Period.
All right, we back. Class is in session. What episode is this, Wayne? You remember?
Would be 10.
11. I think it's 11. Episode 11. I'm your host, Antoine University. Welcome to AM University. Got my boy Ced Jones here. What up, boy?
What's good, G's?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, y'all saw him before.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome back, Wayne. In my 10 or so years of coaching, every kid in the world thinks, they want to inspire to be great at every category of basketball, like everything, right? The problem with that is, it's only so many things, again, us normal people can master in the game of basketball because we're normal. We're normal for a reason, right? In my opinion, you could probably only master 2-3 categories max if you want to be a basketball player. And when you say that to these kids or you say that to these parents, they look at you like you're trying to degrade their son or anything like that. And that's not what I'm trying to do at all, but that's the reality, right? So it led me to this discussion with my friends here about system players. System players. A lot of people think there's no such thing as system players in basketball. Me personally, I think it's a ton of system players in basketball. Absolutely. But there's nothing necessarily wrong with being a system player, but the majority of the world don't want to do that. All right, so wanted to bring you two guys on here and talk about that. So the first question I got for y'all, do y'all believe there's a such thing as a system player in basketball?
It's definitely a system player, definitely a such thing. They got 3-and-D players. They got rebounder, big men. He rolls to the hoop and catch the lob, big men. You got guys that's just straight shooters. You got the floor general point guard, just play his role. So
right.
everybody can't be the scorer. So
what you think?
Of course we got system players. We just call them role players and glue guys.
Role players and glue guys.
Yeah, that's what we call them.
See, it's funny. I'm shocked you said that. I would have thought that you would have thought it's not a system player. There's no such thing as a system player. Everybody could do universally everything.
Nah, it's definitely a system of system players, and some of the good players in the NBA are system players.
Are system players.
Yes.
So, why do we have this problem?
Because we have the youth looking at the TV, not remembering the grind that player up there that's trying to do everything, because they're not really doing everything either. But it looks like, from us looking at them, it looks like they're doing a whole lot. But they don't remember how to grind, like a Jimmy Butler. If you go back to Jimmy Butler
let's
in
get
college,
specifically. Go ahead, you go with that.
He was pretty much just a system player that was just stronger than everybody, just using his little bit of IQ. Well, he got IQ. That's his best attribute as a player, his IQ. But he was using his strength to pretty much get over in college. And when he went to the NBA, he just worked on his shooting and his defense and kept his strength. And he turned into a superstar system player. And another player.
Whoa. I don't know what that means.
Superstar system player. Another one would be like DeMar DeRozan. You can't just throw them on any team and say, be my superstar. If you put them in the right system, they could be a superstar. But if you just throw them anywhere, like a Jimmy Butler, you can't throw Jimmy Butler on any team in the NBA and say, lead my team. It ain't
I
gonna
think
work.
you could put Jimmy Butler on any. He been on.
They tried, right?
He been on every team.
They been working in Timberwolves.
They went to the playoffs. They haven't been to the playoffs their whole career. They went.
They went to playoffs with that other guy.
Wait, two questions, because y'all both said two different things. I got a response. So the first question is Jimmy Butler a system player?
I believe so.
No.
That's I believe.
Why?
Because he can do a plethora of things on the basketball court.
I disagree.
You think Jimmy Butler can go into any system in the NBA and be successful as he was this year?
Yes.
I
don't think the team may go to the finals, but I believe if you surround him with good players, they were going to be a playoff team and get close every year. They was on the Sixers. They was a shot from Kawhi Leonard from going to the Eastern Finals.
They had the best big guy in the league. And so y'all say
He was
the
on a
best
good
point
team.
guard in the league too, but I don't believe Ben Simmons is the best point guard.
Is Embiid the best big man in the league? You got Jokic
Yes.
out here.
No, Joel
Jokic.
Embiid is the best point.
He's not better than Jokic.
Joel Embiid is the best big man in the league. Facts.
Talent wise.
Talent wise,
No, talent wise he is.
Joel Embiid.
You can't say he's the best. The best big man in the league can't get swept in the first round.
Oh, y'all crazy.
He just can't. But go back.
He would have been in the finals, right? If the ball didn't roll around the rim the other year, right? Remember?
It never should have went 7 games with the Raptors.
I don't know about that. Raptors is not no slouch.
Jimmy Butler went to the Sixers and was the best player on the Sixers.
No, he was the best glue guy on the system. He was the best system. Matter of fact, he was the best system player. Matter of fact, he wasn't even a good player on the Sixers. As a matter of fact, I'm wilding. I forgot. I didn't like Jimmy Butler in the Sixers. It felt like he even wanted to be there. He did his best right where he's at now. And
Go
a
back to
little
what
bit
you said.
with Derrick Rose being an MVP person.
A
at that
system
time.
superstar.
I don't
Yeah,
even know what that means.
like DeMar DeRozan, like people that made the All-Star game at
Oh,
least
well,
3 times.
let's go.
before. That's a superstar.
Let's go deeper than that. What is a superstar?
I'm about to say I wouldn't even
Somebody
consider
that
him a
made the
superstar.
All-Star team
No.
at least 3 times in their career.
No.
At least 3 times. If you were a 3-time All-Star in the NBA, you were a superstar.
Why?
Because
Like,
you,
it's so
cause
many
you, cause you was the top 10, 12 player in the league for 3 years.
I don't consider Jimmy Butler a superstar. And
Yes,
there's a
he
lot
is
of
a
people,
superstar.
I consider him an all-star. The superstars to me is the top 5 of the league.
100%.
Like,
CJ
And why-
McCollum is an All-Star.
he's
Why
never
not
been
a
to the All-Star
superstar?
game.
Because he never been 3 times. You
He
said.
ain't never been to the game, period.
CJ McCollum is an All-Star. Dame Dollar is a superstar.
This is what I look at. He's not. This is
Yes.
what I look at. So it's 3 criteria with me in the NBA. It's everybody's good. Everybody's good. You in the NBA, it's 300 of y'all dudes. Everybody's good.
Don't get that messed
Yeah,
up.
yeah, everybody's really, really good. It's 300 in the world. The second criteria is stars. It's a ton of stars.
Okay.
A ton. It's probably like
Everybody in the league.
28, 30. Yeah, it's
Because
a
we got
star.
some
It's a
stars
star
on the
on each team.
We got
Yeah,
Most of the
yeah,
starters.
yeah.
Most
But-
of these
Yeah, most of the
stars.
stars. It's a lot of stars. Superstars, it's a handful.
Jimmy Butler is one of them.
And
No, he's
and
not.
no,
just
he's
a
not.
system player.
Because I'm gonna tell you my definition of a superstar. You tell me is Jimmy. No, you tell me is who was the first person you said?
CJ McCollum is an All-Star. He's a level.
No, you said DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah,
is a
DeMar
superstar.
DeRozan is the same
You tell
thing
me
as
be a
Jimmy Butler.
superstar after what I say right now. Can DeMar DeRozan go to any team in the NBA and turn them from a 20-win team to a 50 or 60-win team just by his presence?
No, that's why I put that
That's a
system
super-
player on him.
That's a superstar though.
But I said a system player superstar. And you
But
say, whoa.
If you're a system player, you're a system player. You're a plug-in guy. That means
But
somebody
system
else can
players
do the
is
same
most-
thing as you.
System players could be the most important person on your team. That might be the superstar's best person. Like that might be his go-to person in the clutch. That superstar system player.
System players is easy to
Like the
plug in
Miami
and plug
Heat
out.
this year. Who was their superstar system player?
Let's talk about that for a second. What did y'all think about that series as a whole?
I was very proud of the Miami Heat. I was very proud. They just
I mean,
went
they
against
showed a
the
lot of
Beast.
heart.
You said they ain't you said they ain't, you don't think they deserve to be there though?
No, they didn't deserve to be there.
Why
Wow.
didn't they? They played the games.
Antetokounmpo deserved to be there.
Why did he deserve it? Because he won regular season games.
They're a better team than Miami Heat.
They didn't show it. They played them 7
They
games.
just ran across wrong teams and wrong.
Then they wasn't better than them.
Nah, man.
Milwaukee
Basketball is
sucks.
a-
Milwaukee
do not
sucks.
suck, dog.
But
They
again,
got
they
a bunch of go ahead.
no, they have a superstar.
So this is
Bunch
like
of
saying,
system
bro,
players.
so you
Right.
play everybody in the world 1-on-1. This one man beat you 1-on-1. And you say, well, he not better than me because I beat everybody else 1-on-1. But I just ran across the wrong guy at the wrong day
Right,
because
it
of him.
happens.
Like, no.
That
he
don't
be-
happen in basketball.
That don't happen in basketball. They're
Which
not
is
gonna
why-
beat you
which is
4
partly
times.
why
Denver
I don't-
Nuggets is not that guy that y'all talking about. That happened. They didn't do that on the West Coast. Just running the people and just had everybody
They
had
beat
run
them.
on the wrong days.
They had to beat
Like
him.
they had people down. They was down like 1-3.
Clippers
right?
beat their self. That wasn't because of the Nuggets, bro.
Wasn't
I mean,
the Nuggets.
the Nuggets
Everybody-
went to the Western Conference
so you
last
telling
year.
me two NBA teams back to back did it to themselves after they saw the
Who was the first team?
So what do you want to blame the
Who,
bubble?
who they was down? Who the Denver Nuggets was down? Or like
in the
1-3.
first
Jazz.
First, boom, they came and got them back. But you can't do that. Mike Conley is a superstar.
No, he not.
Yes, he is.
He never even been to the All-Star game.
It's just y'all don't remember. He been here for a while.
He never been to the
He been
All-Star
an
game.
I think he been to one. I think he been to one or two. I think he been to one or two. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you got to change your definition of a superstar. Like, it's,
But tell me about a superstar, about changing from a 20.
So my definition of a superstar is, it's a couple criteria. Is one, you add 40, 50 wins to that team immediately as soon as you step on the court. And it's only a handful of dudes that could do that in the league. Another thing is, you make, and I hate this dude, that's why I'm gonna say his name. You make guys like Tristan Thompson get an $80 million contract. That's what superstars do. And now we're not gonna ever hear him again. He's gonna be out the league in a couple years.
He trying to run to LA.
Because he was always terrible. You make, and now this goes into coaching, because coaches make a lot of systems. Eric Spoelstra did an amazing job this year with the Heat. You make a Draymond Green do what he been doing. Draymond Green should have been out the league.
Well,
If Draymond Green can't play for any other system as a 6'5" forward that can't score at all, he can't score at all, but his passing is incredible.
That's how you talking about Ben Simmons.
Yeah, he do everything else.
No, Ben
That's how you
Simmons
just describe Ben
handles the
Simmons.
basketball, bro, and he's 6'11".
Draymond do too.
And he's 6'11".
And he athletic.
Draymond do too.
So you know what I mean? So
But that
going
is
back to the superstar thing, that's what a true superstar is.
Okay.
And they can turn it on when they want.
Debatable. Well, yeah, that part, yeah. Nah,
That's like a Luka, Ant Davis, Dame Lillard, Steph Curry,
He said Dame
KD.
Lillard not a superstar.
Nah, he not.
You don't?
Nah.
Dame Lillard is the guy. He's the best point in the league when Steph Curry's not playing.
Oh, because I thought y'all just said Ben Simmons was.
Yeah.
Because that's the best point guard in the league.
What's Dame? How many? Again, let's go back to the originality of this
Steph
conversation.
Curry.
We talking about kids and they want to be great at everything, right? At the core, what is Dame great at?
Shooting.
Name something else.
Ball handling.
Name something else. You can't do it.
Hold on.
No, it ain't. It's nothing else you can say. You can't do
he
it.
does run the team.
He got IQ.
He
'cause
runs the
tricks
team.
He tricks the defense. He tricks the defense.
He
by-
tricks the defense because he has no other option. And I love Dame. He has no other option because of his skill set. It's a plateau on Dame's game.
I mean, he an
he's at
offensive
it
player.
now.
He's at his plateau. He can't. He need help. Dame will never win a championship in this type of way.
Ooh.
I mean, who can
If
win
he
a
come
ring
to
by
Philly-
themselves?
If he come to Philly, give Ben Simmons and Dame Dollar an even swap. Boop.
A ring ain't never been won. One superstar, 5 guys. AI, he lost because of that. It's never been done. It will never be done.
LeBron could have did it.
He could have, but he did not.
LeBron could have did it.
He
yo.
ain't do it.
LeBron really could have been the greatest.
If he would have done that, he would have, but he
Is it
didn't.
debatable that Kawhi did it by himself?
No,
In Toronto?
he had Kawhi, he had Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. Okay.
Damn, that's a great. No,
So now they
that's
nice.
That's a good question.
Kyle Lowry is a
you said
star.
that-
Pascal is
now
a
they
star.
nice when y'all
Pascal
said-
just
when
went to the
y'all
All-Star
said he just
game.
They beat the Sixers
No,
and
that's a-
rolled
that's a
around
great-
the rim.
that's a great
Y'all said
question.
it was the Raptors, but now y'all saying Kawhi Leonard didn't do it by himself because he had a team. Which one is it?
I didn't
Is
say
it ass
Kawhi.
or was they a good team?
What you mean?
I said Joel Embiid didn't go to the Eastern Conference Finals because the ball rolled around the rim and went in. Y'all was like, and he shouldn't have lost to the Raptors. I said the Raptors
I
was a good
said that.
team. Then just now, I said so. Kawhi Leonard did it by himself in Toronto, then right? You said no, he had
Kinda.
Kyle.
It could have went either way. That was a ball on the rim. It could have went either way. So,
Damn, that's a good point. You got me, Wayne. That's
man,
that's
Kyle
a good
Lowry is an Olympian. He's an all-star. What are y'all talking
Saying he's
about?
an Olympian.
He is.
He took it
I love
overseas.
Kyle Lowry.
Facts, bro.
This
Like,
is our, you know,
He took
you
it
know.
this is
overseas.
facts,
That's
bro. He got
that's
gold
our,
medal, bro. Like,
that's-
y'all acting like this man don't play
No, I ain't
basketball.
acting like
He's
nothing.
right
I
over
just know
Philly.
he ain't better than Dame.
No, he's not.
He ain't better than
So what you
Steph.
gotta be?
He
You
ain't
gotta be
better
playing
than
with
Ja
them.
Morant.
You gotta be playing with them to be playing with somebody. You gotta be playing with Steph to be playing with
He
somebody.
might not be better than Ben Simmons, I guess.
He's starting on what? He's starting in the All-Star game every other year.
Is he a superstar?
I don't know. The Toronto Raptors
Yes.
are very
Kyle
good.
Lowry's a superstar.
No, he's not. He's an All-Star.
Oh my gosh. So which one is it? Is he good or he's not good?
So being an All-Star means you're not good?
In NBA language, no. If you just
Well,
an
he's
all-star,
not
you
good
just-
then. If you want to say he's Steph Curry, he's not. That's a superstar. He's not that.
He has
So
limitations.
so Kawhi
A lot
Leonard,
of
so Kawhi Leonard won that championship by himself.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Nah, Nick
standing on
Nurse.
that.
Pascal Siakam is in the All-Star game this year. He's the most improved player in the league.
Who?
Pascal Siakam. You'll know his name.
Toronto got a lot of system players though.
They
What
do.
They got a ton of system
Which win
players.
championships. System player superstar win championships.
Golden State had how many system players?
Golden State.
Which one? Which Golden State team?
I don't know
Oh.
any of them. The first
Which one?
iteration
Not-
had
they got
like,
a ton.
Take
Nah,
the
they
first
had a
iteration
ton.
had a
right?
ton.
Don't-
Yeah, all right, take Durant off. They had a ton of system
Why you
players.
taking Durant off?
Because,
He
like,
played.
That's cheating. That
Yeah,
was the
that
cheat
is
code
cheating.
anyway.
That was cheating.
He didn't play?
That season don't even count.
that was the
He
cheat
played. He
season
won
need-
2 of them.
We'll see what's up this year with
That
that.
season need an asterisk next to it.
We'll see. If he do the same thing he did with Steph with Kyrie, then we know it was real. Because it's the same thing. You're going to get the same thing. And I think Kyrie going to be more like, go ahead, score 50. Score 50.
How y'all feel? That's a great segue. What y'all think they're gonna do this year, Brooklyn?
Ooh,
I think Brooklyn going to go to the finals
they said KD better.
and lose to the Sixers. Because we're going to get Dame Dollar. And then Ben Simmons going to go over to Portland somewhere.
Y'all like them playing together?
Joel Embiid and Dame Dollar.
No. These two dudes.
Kyrie and KD.
Yeah.
It's
Y'all like that?
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be entertaining.
Kyrie.
Is it
Kevin
good
Durant,
basketball? I don't know. It'd be
that
entertaining.
mean?
What you mean?
You see, you know what? And
they
that
actually go
look,
together.
look.
Like, they-
and that's
they
part of the
cool.
reason I like that you on here too, because you actually think somewhat like how the kids look at basketball. Like you actually like
You look at it like
you
that.
look at the names and think that okay, powerhouse now.
So Kyrie Irving is not the second best point guard in the league?
First of all, I don't know what Kyrie's not a point guard.
He's
Okay.
shooting
I
He's
guard.
not a
agree
point
with
guard.
something like
He's
that.
not a point guard. He
I can
wants
do
to
that.
score 70 a game,
But would
which
you,
is why
would you pick
LeBron
him
and
to
him
lead your
work.
team?
I would never pick Kyrie at all on my team,
Ooh.
unless I had a LeBron James.
Yeah, but I say that's why they work.
That's why I
What
work.
about Kobe and Kyrie? You wouldn't put them two together?
You would win. You would win 25 games.
Literally, you
You
think
would
so?
win literally 25 games a year with Kobe and Kyrie on the same team.
So LeBron could tame Kyrie, but Kobe wouldn't. Better smack him and be like, come on, man.
They're the
Beat it.
same guy, but Kobe's a 6'6".
So how LeBron and Kyrie work? How that did?
Because he passes.
LeBron was the best point guard in the league at the time, and he let Kyrie get his 25, 30.
I got
And then
you.
he
So
closed
you
as the
saying
best
Kobe
player
is
in the
not
world.
like a shooting guard. He's like Kobe. Like you saying Kyrie is not a point guard. He's just like a
He's just going to score the basketball.
Kyrie.
All Kyrie want to do is score.
That's why you saying like they're the same people.
He had like 2 games where he had
Yeah,
like
but he
0.
don't score as easy as Kobe do.
Right. That's
it's,
why
it's
he
a
would-
lot
he would've
harder.
been dropping dimes off the Kobe and getting out the way. I'm
Kyrie?
telling you, and he look up to Kobe. Yeah.
It's gonna be a
man.
disaster.
That would have worked.
It's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be.
Oh,
But again, that was a
man.
system. That was a system around LeBron. Kyrie probably won't say it if he was listening to this. He probably say y'all crazy. Like y'all. I did that on my own.
The world is flat.
But right, the world is flat. But Kyrie, you won 20-something games a year before
Without
LeBron got there. Now you win a championship, but you still in that arrogant mindset. And that's kind of my premise of this whole conversation. Is like kids, even NBA players to an extent. Why people just don't want to be satisfied with their roles. Like I don't understand
Everybody
it.
want to be the front, man. Everybody want to make the $100 million. They want. Nobody's cool with being.
But even
in
at the
background.
high school level, Cedric, like I had a kid a couple years ago, bro. Like, granted, again, we talking about South Jersey. 6'3" in South Jersey, that's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was a great mid-range shooter, and it was a lot of mismatches for him to post. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. He want to be where? On that perimeter, handling the ball, looking at the person, going past him to score.
Making it harder for
I
himself.
said, bro, you're going to average 7 points a game this year. It's going to happen. He's like, nah, you crazy, coach. You crazy, coach. Like, I could do it. He couldn't go past nobody. He don't
Make
have
it
that
harder
type of
for-
skill
yeah.
set. Where he could have easily averaged 18 to 20 from this mid-range and posting up these little guards, but he didn't want to do it. But that's the whole world. And, like, it kills me that nobody want to accept their role.
I mean, they watch LeBron James, they watch Luka, they see them guys doing everything. They think that's how they gonna get to college. Even if you tell them, hey man, be focused on this one skill. That's how everybody's in the league. It's 85-90% of the guys in the league is in there because they specialists. The top 10 guys is
System
LeBron
player
James.
superstars. Back to what I'm telling you.
Stop saying that, bro. It's no such thing.
It's like if
There's
you
quite a
was
few people that's not a superstar. That's not a system player. at the
Listen,
end
every
of the day.
system player can be plugged in and plugged out. That's the reason for them being a
It's
system
system
player.
player.
Think about it. Who the dude that was making all threes in Miami?
Duncan Robinson.
Not here. Duncan Robinson, bro. He went D3 for a reason.
Okay.
You could trade. What's
He's replaceable.
the
He's
dude
a
from the
system
Wizards?
player.
Is he replaceable?
He's
Yeah,
replaceable.
Davis
You
can find
Bertans.
another
You could
shooter,
put
bro.
Davis Bertans from
know.
the Wizards. You could put him right on the Miami Heat. Davis
He's
Bertans.
not a shooter. He's a sniper. What you said?
Davis
Duncan
Bertans.
is a sniper?
So is Davis Bertans. Go look his name up. Davis Bertans. You put him on the Miami Heat. Shoot
The only
about
reason
40.
I'ma listen to you
Y'all
because you a
disrespecting
sniper.
the champion.
Only reason I
He's
was
not a
listening to you
champion. He
'cause-
lost.
Man, he did. Hey, look, matter of fact, they won because they got there. How my boy AI won because he got there. Man,
It's a ton.
Look,
It's a ton of system players
They
on
definitely
Miami.
lost to Bron
It's a
Bron.
ton of system
Yeah.
players on Miami, and Miami was a superstar away from winning.
Yeah, they get Giannis. They gonna win it.
no. If
Yeah,
Dragic
oh my God, they would have
We
beat.
talk about
They
getting
would have
Giannis.
beat the Lakers in 6.
If Dragic didn't get hurt, they probably would have beat him. Well, not beat him, but something would have happened.
That's not how the NBA is built, and that's why I don't like it.
I mean, LeBron
Yeah, I mean,
is
it's
different,
built.
though. What could they have?
Miami
did?
had a way better team
But what
than the
could they
Lakers.
have did?
They had a way better team
They
than the
need a
Lakers.
superstar.
I don't believe that.
They needed a superstar.
LeBron and AD is two. They take two people up, so it's just one person that.
And then you
that,
got
like
an
you
older
said, they was
white.
one superstar away from beating LeBron. Now.
Take LeBron and
Because-
AD. Take LeBron and AD.
But
That's
they,
your first two.
But they
That's
take
your first
two people
two.
off the mat, though.
Take
They
LeBron
void
and
two
AD. That's
other
your
people.
first two. Then take the next 10. You're going to pick every Miami player.
Nah, I might take D Howard on the low.
You know how I feel about Caldwell Pope.
I
He
hate
good.
Dwight Howard.
He good,
Dwight
man.
Howard?
I mean, he kind of off in the mind, but when he focused,
JaVale
he's still
McGee
the
didn't
white.
even play. That's my boy.
He
I
a
don't
big
want-
bull.
like,
He gonna grab 10 boards. He block shots, and he
JaVale
gonna
McGee
dunk
came along.
everything.
So I think we all universal in this. Like, well, it's a lot more system players.
The
than-
superstar.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and I think
Well,
the
no,
system
not-
players
not- maybe not with
infiltrated
you.
into the superstar.
He calling
Maybe not with you.
superstars system
'Cause
players.
if it's really a such thing as system superstars.
Vince Carter
then-
might be a system player superstar, and that's what kept him in the league for so long.
Explain.
First, he started out as a superstar with the Toronto Raptors. Would they trade him to what? The Magic or somebody?
He a
He
superstar
couldn't
that was
be
a
superstar
specialist.
no more. He was just an all-star. But his systematic attributes to the game kept him in the league till like yesterday. But if he was just a superstar like my boy, like AI or somebody, I mean, when they best attribute leave, like Vince Carter was his athletic when they left, his systematic attributes like shooting or guarding, it was still there. When my boy AI stuff left, you know what I mean? He just didn't even want to play no more.
Let me dive a little deeper in what I mean by system players. Like, so I'm talking about actual systems. Like, let me give you an example because you ain't playing the system in high school, but you played in the system in college. You love it. You miss it. You
I
miss
hear
the
you.
flex offense. You miss that flex offense.
No, I hate it.
You hated it. Okay.
He probably like
But you
motion.
average 20. You average 22 to
Yes.
25 to 28 points a game doing it. And I hope you don't say what I think you're going to say after I say this next part. But you didn't do that at Cannon High. Is it because of the system? Because of opportunity? You tell me. Because let me tell you real quick, any of y'all that don't know what a flex offense is, a flex offense is for somebody that's really intelligent and can shoot that basketball. That's what a flex offense is. It disguises people in the defense. It's a lot of motion. It's a lot of bumps. It's a lot of options. And a really smart shooter can destroy in it. This man right here got 20, 25, 28, 30-something a couple times points a game by running a flex offense. High school, he just ran. He just got the ball and he created. Sometimes, most times it went well. Sometimes it went really bad. Went really bad. But that was his offense. Just creation. So I got a new question. I got a new question. Wayne Smalls Jr., are you a system player?
I'm definitely a system player.
Really?
But I'm a system player, superstar.
I can't even believe you said the first one.
Oh, I'm a system player. Oh, definitely. I'm a system player. That's probably
Because let me, before you respond, this is my opinion. Cedric, say what you want. A system player can't play in any offense. And that's the premise of what we're talking about right here. These kids think that being in a system is wrong, and they don't understand what a coach like me is doing psychologically. I'm putting you in a situation to be
position.
successful, dummy.
But as kids, we don't looking back at it, we don't see it like.
Because if you don't do this
You think you
system,
hindering us.
you don't do this system, it's over for you.
Right.
I just roll that ball out and let you go. It's done.
Right.
Or I could
We
put
want
you
you-
in some that don't go to your strengths. Put you in a West Coast offense and you can't think.
Either way, you lose. We won 20 games last year at the high school I coached last year. We had one ball handler and one scorer. He got his 25 a game. Everybody else,
Fell in.
they might get 4 to 8 points.
Okay.
Tops.
You all won 20 out of what?
We won 20 games. 20 and 7, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a system.
Okay.
If I didn't run it, I don't like running flex at the high school level. And
Gotta be.
it
have it.
take too long to learn.
Yeah.
It take too long to learn.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say though. At the college level, it was a lot of thinking, but
How long did it take you to learn it when we was in college? It took me like a year and a half.
As soon as I got all the way comfortable in it, I stopped playing.
But when you got so back to my original question though. You sure you a system player?
Yes, I'm a system player.
Why? Because you're a shooter?
I'll go deeper. I'll go deeper.
It's because my worst strength would probably be not being able to create my own shot. That if I had to look back at it, I would be like, my worst strength that I cannot do. I'd be like, damn, you want me to get the ball, dribble up the court, and then score? That would be my strength. But get somebody to dribble up the ball and let me go tell you when to pass me the ball, and then do it like that, and I can create my own shot and score or shoot, whatever. But like a playmaker, not me. Put me in a system where I look good, where I can just go down the court, go in the corner, B90 across the lane diagonally, hit you with all these picks, and come out. Might hit you with a pump fake, and then one dribble, boom. That make me look good. Look like I can create my own shot, but it's really a system that's making me look like I can do all my moves, get all my moves off.
Yes. And the point being of this episode is what he just said. There's nothing wrong with what he just said. Now, a lot of y'all kids, it would have killed y'all to say what he just said. Like, I'm not a system player. I can do everything. No, you can't. And that's okay if you can. You can make a lot of money, or you can have a successful high school, college, or pro career doing just what he just said.
Career too.
A long career doing what he just said. So put y'all pride to the side and just do what.
Focus on your strengths.
We all got a ceiling. We all got a ceiling. And that's okay. That's okay. Maximize that ceiling and live with it. And play however long that God wants you to play. And that's it. That's it.
Man, have fun.
That's it. I got anything else to say? And I forgot.
I love
Let's
y'all,
shut
bro.
this down.
Hey, bro.
It's good to
It was
see
a
y'all,
good
man.
These kids is crazy, man. Y'all gotta see these kids. These dudes, and they can do anything. Like, y'all would laugh coming into one of these practices. I'm telling